soul ties. Kuna madem bro wako na maswara. Kuna madem utadate. Kuna dem bro utadate ama utakula.
Red thighs.
Mambo zako zinaanza kwenda south. Mimi ni experience hiyo kitu.
Chopper ni pesa ngapi? It depends. A helicopter even from as little as 80 million you can get.
Unaita 80 million little?
Okay.
Pesa iko na madharau.
If you were to advise Khalif Kairo right now on what he's going through.
What he's going through? Khalif, shut up. Shut up, Khalif. Nyamaza, Kairo. Nyamaza. Wacha kazi iongee, usiongee tena. Hiyo umeongea imetosha. Kairo maze, as I feel like but he's young. Kairo is a young guy. And there are many lessons to learn from fame that nobody knows. Yeah, imagine the year is beginning, nobody knows you. And then all of a sudden, you're the most famous person in town. You're trending on Twitter every day. It does things to you. So I sympathize with him, but just get off the grid. Go and work. All these other years you are working, you are building. We didn't know who you are. You are still successful. Just go and work. Okay. Nyamaza.
Well, I promised to be doing more videos, and today I want to do a video with a difference, because I've never talked about social issues, especially the one regarding or touching on people that we know. They say don't throw a stone when you're living in a glass house, but I'm not living in a glass house. I want to talk about the Khalif Kairo situation, because I've seen again today after the he was rearrested after going to court, and obviously there are deep issues there. There are deep issues, and from where I sit, there are even more issues that will come out, because I have been in the car business for 14 years now, and I know it's not an easy business. One thing that I have to admit from the outset is money that comes through the car business, whichever way you look at it, because I did business where I would import cars and I'll put them in a showroom. Those who know the showroom that was close to I&M building, Hapochini, we used to put cars there. In fact, that is what birthed my car rental business, because at some point I used to put cars there and then you not sell them, and then I started renting them out. I've also imported on behalf, a lot of people will tell you I've imported cars for them, including very prominent people. So I understand this car business like the back of my hand. Let no one lie to you. I understand it. But Khalif Kairo has a lot of issues. One of the people I work with and sells a lot of cars in this town is Kasoko Limited. And these guys have grown this business for close to 20 years. And still, it's not an easy business. Especially if you're not prudent in the management of your resources. So to Khalif Kairo, and this is the reason for this video, sometimes it's okay to accept you are down, you have lost, so that you can refocus your energy into building what you have been trying to build. You are a budding entrepreneur. You have a great idea. However, this is controversial that I would say it. You are not mature enough to handle money. You are not mature enough to handle finances. You're not mature enough to handle other people's monies. This is what has messed you up and messes the better of us. Because even in the executive car business that I have, sometimes people pay you, and you must ensure that you deliver before you eat that money. That money is sweet. It's very enticing, because I received 3 million today. Tomorrow I'm receiving another 5. The next day I'm receiving another 2. So there's that temptation at wacha nikule hii jamaa talipa kesho, I'll use it to offset this. Then it gets to a point that money is not coming as fast as you're spending it. Then you start getting into this quagmire. You start getting into this difficulty. You start getting into this cycle of debt after debt after debt, and we are all in debt. I am in debt myself, I will not lie, but I'm not in debt with anyone's money. Maybe bank money, not an individual's money. So what is my point, bro? This is from one brother to another who knows this business for the last 13 years. restart afresh, asking Kenyans to donate. To what end are they donating their hard-earned money to you? To rescue you? Do they have stakes in your business? And the only problem that Khalif you had is you spoke too much, you did too much, you showed too much, and that's why even these guys who gave you money are after you, because they've seen how you splash money flying business class, flying all over the globe, doing those things that people would just wish to do, and it's coming out that you didn't deliver and probably you ate their money. So I'm really interested in your growth, in your development. There are mentors in this biashara. I can direct you to one. I can direct you to Felix of Kasoko. You talk to him. He will tell you how this biashara is tight. Maybe you reconsider your strategy in terms of how you want to do this business. But crowdfunding, raising money from Kenyans, asking Kenyans to rescue you, bro, is just gonna put you in more problems with these guys, because then they start getting entitled to feel like, we funded you to get you out of the problem. If you would just have one person who would believe in you, who can rescue your company by putting about 50 million shillings, bro, I'm sure it will sort a lot of your debt. Then you can plan to pay. If you have your bank that you work with in terms of financing for your biashara, you can try and get that bank to fund you, and pole watauliza. And as I end this video, young people, let's learn in investing in circles. Let's learn in saving in circles. Circles ultimately are the way to go. These guys help you where you ordinarily believe or you can't believe that they will help you. So from a brother to another, you haven't effed up, Kairo. You will rise again, but you just and must just change your strategy on how you're going to do this business. Stop this thing of fundraising. Stop this thing of asking Kenyans to rescue you. Stop this thing of trying to ask people to invest, Find one person, either a bank, if it's not a bank, a circle, to fund you, clear the debts, and begin on a clean slate. You still have the goodwill of a lot of Kenyans. They will still use you, but you have to get out of this with your head high. Asking Kenyans to, these guys are gonna give you help. Ni kama kuambia watu, nichangieni wedding, nifanye wedding, as if they're entitled to your wife. No, man, don't do that. So from one brother to another, I wish you really well from the bottom of my heart. I understand this business. I'm ready to mentor you and show you the way and show you what to do and what not to do. But I just think you are not yet so mature to handle people's money, let alone your money. So I wish you well, bro.
Vijana mbona si udanganywa ama si ujidanganya? Mimi kijana. Vijana mbona nyu udanganywa na mbona nyu jidanganya? Unajua? Nimeona hapa kijana anaitwa Khalif Kairo ameumwa mara ya pili. Sasa jamaa anasukuma saa kotini tena mpaka anachangisha sado ya atoke ndani. Unajua kitu yenye watu wengi hajui, na sababu ni kijana labda hawezi jua, au tunatuma used car dealers wanakuanga ni weasels, wote slimy weasels. Mtu mwingine anaitanga pieces of shit. Wengi sana. Mimi nimejua wengi. Unajua these guys, they can't make a lot of money kwa sababu gari yenye kwa market ni worth 2 million Kenya shillings, hakuna vile unaweza 2.5 million. Sizi buy kwa sababu a whole 500,000, unajua that's a whole different car. So ma profit zao kwa ni between 20 to 50,000, ikienda sana ni 70,000. Unajua? So hakuna ngati ati do mingi sana hapo. In order for you kutengeneza do na akaini kama kona do mingi, you have to trust him, and tell him unataka gari kutoka majuu. Gari toke majuu, hiyo gari au yonangi inakuwa ni gari iko Mombasa. Gari sijui ilipatikana nini. Iko na story mingi. Ukiona kitu imefanyika kwa gazeti about meli yenye iko on high seas, gari yako inakuwa iko hapo. Kitu ikifanyika, yani president alisema sijui nini, gari yako inakuwa kwa hiyo story. Yani mtu anakuzungusha miezi 3, 4, 5. It is so frustrating. Inachokeshanga, unasikia ukuleo mtu, alafu unapata ni mtu mwenye unajua. Kwa sababu mpaka kwa anakujua. They can never do this to a stranger. They only do it to people who they know very well. Unaona? So, hii mambo, mimi nimepoteza more than 8 million Kenya shillings back then. 8 million zaidi ngapi? Na used car dealers. Always, because you always go to someone who you trust. Unajua? Na watu wenye una trust, fuck them manze. Au chukua hiyo energy yako ya trusting na wanakutia nayo. Unajua? So it happens. Used car dealers even ndio utengeneza do. Wewe unaona jamaa ko fancy, lakini fancy yake inakuanga ni do ya watu. It is very painful. And it is also very sad. Ule mtu mwenye anasema ati it's just business rivalry. Wacha ni kwa maheta. Uko heta aje? Ule mwenye amenyang'anywa anasikia aje sasa hivi penye yuko. There is so much pain. Inakuanga mbaya. It affects families. Mi 8 million mazola nyang'anya 8 million. Na mimi ni mtu wa hivi kidogo 8 million ni mingi. Used car dealers ni watu wengine fake sana. I mean, of course, maybe not all of them. Lakini, it is their character. Hata hapa used car dealers are known as slimy guys. Kwa sababu anakuzinga gari mbaya. Lakini Kenya anakwambia anakuimportia gari na anasepa. Mara ngapi ulikuwa unakaa hivi chini na mtu ni used car dealer kutoka TZ amehepa amekamka Kenya kidogo. Ama used car dealer mwenye unajua amehepa Nairobi ameenda kaa Mombasa. Ama amehepa Mombasa ameenda kaa Dar es Salaam. Yani, sababu anahepa the law. Inamsakanya kwa sababu tabia mbaya. Unajua, we don't have role models for our kids. Hapo ndipo pale shida iko. Parents mpaka mwambie watu hii it's not all money is good money. Unajua, and you don't really have to. Unaona, mimi si advise mtu wote. I wish the kid out of jail. Says it wish for mtu wote aende kuumwa. It's a life that does not have dignity at all. Unajua, lakini wewe kama kijana mpaka there's so many ways za kutengeneza ganji na kulive maisha yako. Inakuanga hivyo. I wish his kid the best. Atoke jela, asikae jela sana. Unajua, atoke jela aweze kuishi maisha yake, turn around, niko sure anaweza ingia kwa politics realm na wasata mpigia kura na maisha yake iendelee hivyo. Lakini msifikirie mambo ya ati kukanyagana is the way forward. It's kind of impossible.
Nikikumbuka Kairo last year, pale X siku kama leo, angekuwa shatuambia tuandikie manzi yake shairi ndo atulipe. Ndo the same Kairo alisema, ndo their son wake can feed our families for a near straight. Tycoon kama yeye, anaweza shindwa kulipa deni ya clients. Huyu jamaa alikuwa anatupiga lecture, venye sisi tukiachwa, tutenda Juja tulewe. Yeye akiachwa, atenda on a flight to Barbados. Is this the same guy pleading to investors to help him fund his company under a crowdfunding system? Enyewe, pride comes before a fall. Kairo, usi panic. God is testing you. Hata kukomneti hadi wakiongea Fair Barbados ya hizi kocho anaweza fika hata 100. Kairo, wewe promises zako ndo the real museum of illusions. One thing you should keep in mind is that trust can rarely be restored once it's broken.
Nilikuwa na adima, naona ni maisha mzuri. Kijana mwenzangu Khalif Kairo anapanda ndege private jet. Mimi mwenyewe siwezi afford hata private jet kutoka Nairobi mpaka hata first class ile ya ndege ya KQ. Niingie huko ile kiti ya mbele mpaka Mombasa siwezi afford. Lakini ukiona your fellow youth man anaendea ndege private, inatuma vijana wengine mpaka watu waanze kuiba ndio afikishe hiyo maisha. Kwa sababu mavijana youth man, unajua kupata private jet sio rahisi. So that's why unapata vijana wanaingia crime. Mtu anataka afurahishe girlfriend wake kwa sababu Khalif Kairo alipandisha wake ndege. Leo sasa naona kwa mtandao Khalif Kairo anaomba achangiwa atoke ndani. Yes, marafiki msupport, msimwachilie hivyo. Unajua amelani adabu yake. Ile pesa alikuwa anakula umeona mahali ilikuwa inatoka. Kwa hivyo you just need to understand he was a young man alikuwa.
At this point, the only people I'll pardon are the people who actually did business with Khalif Kairo in 2024 and they knew nothing of his whole situation of taking people's money and not delivering on the product. So another lady has come out, says that, I gave Khalif Kairo my 2.2 mics and he didn't deliver the car. So now she's taking legal action against him. And even before that story dies down, Khalif Kairo goes on his socials and he's asking you to deliver, then again, to help him with your money. What I am literally against, and I do not give a damn what anyone wants to say, is the fact that you cannot deliver. You have promised somebody a car. You know very well that you do not have the financial muscle to deliver that car, but you still go ahead and take your client's money and then not deliver. That is conman behavior. We're going to call it for what it is.
What Khalif Kairo should do about your story yote amekuwa kotini.
There is nothing as good as speaking the truth. If clients reach out and they are disappointed in you, speak the truth. It will not be the best or what they want to hear, but speak it. Hapo itaishia hapo, hata itafika media. Unajua mtu akikuja nilikupatia 3M. Bro, umefanya nini? Kaka, nimetoa ofisi yangu hapa na hii yote ni do. Nimetumia pesa yako. Please na kuomba nipatie muda wa kiasi. Na ukiona hiyo muda inaenda kufika na bado huja accumulate do, enda muambie hii ndio iko, lakini nipatie muda ni mimi work on, ni make sure. Omba I am sure these are adults. Wangemuelewa biashara ufanyika hivi. But the moment unaanza kupatia mtu story next week, 2 weeks, nipatia 1 month. Unajua mtu 1 month na nikitu amekuwa kingoja already over another 1 month. They are like looking forward to not being told another month.